Well, just for fun, let's drop the claw and see where it ends up. Probably best I wasn't standing too close to that.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we're back in the room 4. Now, before we head into the maritime room, which is the one that we unlocked at the end of the last episode, let's do a little bit of a sit rep here and see if we can figure out what we've got left. So the hallway has been pretty much eaten by the Eldritch Gods, which means that's done. We've got the curiosity room we can still get into. And over here we got the maritime room and the kitchen, so we do still have something left in the kitchen. And then Cthulhu has also completely destroyed the study, so that one's done. Alright, so we got something left in the kitchen to do. And I think the only thing I can remember we might have to do in there is like the pot or kettle or whatever it is there in the corner in the dumbwaiter that has been bugging me since we first unlocked the kitchen. Although if I'm seeing the geography of the house right, that looks like that might come up right there in that little corner. Alright, well, we'll find that out in a second. And then over here in the curiosity room, I think we've done everything apart from the little dude there. We had to put a heart in his chest and something's going to happen. Alright, well, really quick, let's head into the maritime room and see if we can figure out what we need to do. And I've been looking forward to this since the last episode, because I'm a huge fan of all things nautical. Okay, we've got, I think we said we had a telescope, we got a submarine, we had a safe, we got a radio. And yes, that actually looks like it connects to the kitchen. Okay, we've also got pictures. We got, looks like Captain E.J. Smith of the Titanic. I don't know why he's in front of a harpoon gun, but... Oh, okay, that's Hugo Waldegrave, dum-dum. Go ahead and read the whole paper before you start making judgment calls. Okay, apparently he was a pioneer, an adventurer. His daughter, that would be us. We inherited the mansion, married an idiot, and he pretty much opened it up to the dimensions of horror and evil. And I'm guessing he had his own submarine or his own boat or something, and that's why he had the harpoon gun? Okay. Now, the thought occurred to me in between this episode and the last that in every single episode we've been in, if we look through the spookoscope, it will show like bloody fingerprints on all the different things we need to do. So... Oh crap, hold on. Someday I will actually remember to turn my cell phone off before I start recording. Okay, anyway, where were we? Yes, we were on the spookoscope. So, what do we got? We got fingerprints on the submarine. We've got indicators on that. I'm thinking that mess there is probably for that. This has definitely been highlighted. Alright, I thought there might be something on the picture, but apparently not. So it's pretty much the radio, the submarine, and the thing. Okay, well, really quick, telescope. Do you have any hints or suggestions, or are you just being highlighted as a thing? You were just being highlighted as a thing. And I don't know why I called it a telescope. I'm pretty sure I noticed it was a harpoon gun in the original one. Over here, we've got fingerprints on the table, which means that's probably going to have to turn or something. Looks like there might be a slot for a propeller in it. There is. Okay, is there any chance it fires a harpoon or anything out the front? There is not. Then we got something missing there. Interesting. And then at the radio, we've got... Hello. That got very bright very quickly. Don't do that. Alright, anyway, at the radio we've got... Actually, I think we fiddled with that last time. Really quick, we'll take a peek at the safe, even though I know we're not going to be able to do anything with it. Fingerprints on the corner of the table, but I don't think the table is a gimmick or a trick in this one. Oh, hello, we can actually wipe the steam off of this. Yes, please. Oh my god, that squeaking noise is so gratifying. Alright, I think I've got it clean. Now, we can turn it. So we can unlock that one. Now how do we get it to switch to the bottom one? Can I turn the bit in the middle maybe? Is there another spinny bit? There's not another spinny bit. Safe. I would very much like to... Oh, okay, we just turn it in the other direction? That makes sense. Now, what have we got in there, I wonder? Looks like we got a cogwheel down there that's missing some bits. Oh, hold on, there's a gap in it so that we can get behind it and grab the propeller for the submarine. Perfect. Yet again, I completely forgot that I have to click the one mouse button before I can click the other one. Alright, propeller, what do you do? Again, I find myself anticipating this thing taking off across the table, and there's no way it's going to. Ooh, we got something inside the conning tower. No, I want to actually take a look at that, please. Alright, we got a lever. Full speed ahead. Which is going to grab whatever comes through there and I think lift it up or load it into the sub. So let's put the telegraph back up. We got a door over here that's really obvious. Okay, what in the hell is that? A metal fin. I have a feeling that goes on the outside of the submarine as well. What about you? Are you a thing? You are not a thing. Box is not a thing. None of that's a thing. Over here at the door. We are locked in. Okay, well, now that we got a metal fin, see if we can figure out where we need to put it. Actually, let's take a look at it really quick. I have a feeling that is what goes in that hole right there. It is. Now, are you going to act like a wind-up key? Okay, so we can set for dive. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Okay, so what has that changed on the inside? I'm guessing if we open the door, something's going to land there, and then we can actually go back and get it. Bet we still can't open the door, though. No, I wanted to look in the window, thank you. I could see something in there. Okay, I could see something in there very briefly. Can I? I cannot. Well, just for fun, let's drop the claw and see where it ends up. Probably best I wasn't standing too close to that. Alright, and that's it. Okay, I think we might be done with the submarine for the moment. Oh, God, I almost forgot. Yes, we wanted to look in the corner and see if we could do the thing to bring the pot up here. Yes, please. It also looks like it's spooky scopable. It is spooky scopable. So can I open the door? Please. Do I click on this? I do click on this. Oh, okay. I have to do this internally, basically. So kick that out. Lefty loosey righty tighty, Digby. There you go. Okay. Can I get to the pot now? Oh, you know what? I bet I have to send it back to the kitchen. And then we can open it down there. I really, really hope I got that right, because I have been absolutely dying to know what is in that teapot. Alright, teapot, at long last, I'm coming for you. Oh, there we go. And it is... Actually, what is that? Ooh, it's a heart. Okay, you know what? I think I know where that goes. Okay, creepiest dudious, I think I found your heart. Let's just really quick take a look at it, make sure I don't have to manipulate anything on it before I get too excited. Would not appear to be so. Alright, do your thing. Okay, I thought I had all of those set up from before. I'm trying to remember where the pattern is. Was it down here? No, it was right there. Alright, what do we got to do? We have got pointing in, pointing away. Nope, got to back up twice, dum-dum. So, pointing in, pointing away. Okay, yeah, I do have all those lined up correctly then. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Am I missing something? I notice he's on the ear trumpet, and the other end of that is actually up in the maritime room as well. It's got a hinge in there. Okay, well, let me double check and make sure all these are correct. So pointing in, pointing away, pointing in, basically, is how that one goes. And then we've got... Hey, pointing in, pointing away, pointing in. So that is absolutely spot on. And the heart has to be upright, which I'm reasonably certain it was. And the heart is not upright. No, I want to keep playing with that, thank you. Okay, so how do we actually get the heart to go off? Oh, you know what? I bet it's to do with the ear trumpet up top, and that's going to trigger him. Alright, let's go back there and see if we can figure that out then. We are back. Yeah, I've got a feeling that ear trumpet there is connected to that dude down there. Oh, you know what else you haven't done yet? You haven't read the book. I know by feel that this letter is different. The endless demands for progress are light. This has weight. Terrible, ominous weight. I watch the contents spill across my desk. The detailed notes, the sketches of my apparatus. There is no mistaking the artist. My wife and betrayer is herself betrayed by her own hand. Poor naive Abigail. How could you possibly believe the Circle would not be watching? They have me now. There will be no more delays. Okay, so there's an evil organization called the Circle, and Abigail got busted trying to figure all this stuff out. Which kind of makes me wonder who I am exactly. Oh, you know what? I never noticed either. We need a radio tube up here on the top. And then I assume this will work. Yeah, we get a radio tube, that turns that on, and that actually will probably set off the dude with the heart. And hey, Digby, look at that. There's a picture on the wall of the submarine in different angles. Oh, here's a thought. How about if we try descending and see if maybe, just maybe, the claw will reach the door? That's gotta go that way. That's gotta go that way. That should make it descend. Then we can pop back in. And operate the claw machine. We absolutely can open the door with a claw. I've had doors like that. Alright, we are in the control room. We've got some coordinates we have to find, apparently. Got another book. You know what? I'm almost afraid to ask, but yeah, let's start there. Maybe the coordinates will be in there. I find Edward in Father's curiosity room, and it is like the sun dawning. I feared he would never leave that study again. I see the pages in his hands, crumpled, torn, unmistakably mine. I try to explain, but his eyes look clean through me. I warn him, plead with him, but he is deaf to me. He says I have betrayed him, I have damned us both, destroyed his work, both our lives. I can sense it throughout him now, the wrongness, the taint I felt outside the study door. In this moment, I know my Edward is gone, and no help is ever to come. I have only one choice. Okay, that sounds incredibly dramatic. Then we've got the radio tube that I'm reasonably certain we need for the radio. Yes, please. A vacuum tube, sorry. I don't know why I kept calling it a radio tube. Then we can go full speed ahead, full speed astern. We can do that, but none of that's going to do us any good without a course. Let's make sure we're not missing anything else in here. So I'm guessing what we have to do is we have to set this thing back on an even plane. We have to come in here and set coordinates. And then we have to fire it up and take off. But before we can do any of that, though, we probably need to get the radio working. So let's go plug in the vacuum tube and then see if we can figure out what frequency we need. There we go. That was a bit awkward. Okay, radio tube in. Radio on. The only thing we can adjust is the frequency. I don't know if I actually need to have like a set frequency to get it to trigger, or can I just muck my way through it? I'm not sure. I want to hear what's going to come out of this when we find it. Okay, it was back there. Alright, so is that doing anything to the creepy dude in the other room? How about it, creepy dude? Do you like that noise? he's definitely hearing it. But it's not fired up his heart yet. Okay, so there is still more to that puzzle. That's fine, we can figure it out. Okay, I just want to check and make sure that isn't going to come in clearer, like, farther up the dial. No, as soon as I get close, it just resets itself right back to there. So that's got to be the right spot. Okay, and the dumbwaiter's done. I think for fun, if it'll let me, I'm going to bring the car back up. Okay, well, what about the harpoon gun? Can we do anything with that at all? We can basically cock it. And that would appear to be it, though. Which means pretty much now we got to figure out either the submarine or the safe. Okay, let's go have another look at the safe. Alright, that slides down. That one's locked. I know, I've got to get this bit to turn to unlock those parts. How do we do that? Okay, looks like there's a vase or something in there. Can we turn any of the doodads on the outside? We have a ship, an anchor, a dragon. I say vase, that actually looks like the final piece we need to turn the study into the 5th dimension of hell. And look at that. What we need to do is we need to go ship, dragon, anchor. We just need to do it over here. And I need a cogwheel to actually get all of that to spin to line it up. Poop. Okay, nothing on the top. Is there anything else in here at all that we've missed? Can I steal one of your cogs, please? Actually, can I relock that now? No, game will not let me relock it. Thought occurs though, if that's the final piece of the puzzle, then that's going to be the last thing we do, which means we aren't ready to do the safe just yet. So, back inside the submarine maybe? I mean, the claw still works, which is kind of cool. Trying to think if there was anywhere we've seen a map. I mean, there is the globe we've got in the other room. Let's just do a quick look at it and see if there's anything on here blatantly obvious. I mean, that's never going to work, but is it going to let me actually set course for it? Of course not. Actually, do we need a rudder or something, maybe? I didn't look at that bit. Nope, we got a rudder. We got a propeller. Can we look at the front? I think we already checked that bit. We cannot. Go back into spookoscope mode. See if we're missing anything at all. Ain't nothing down at the base of that. Oh, hello. We do have something in here. Okay, what is it? What are you? You're on top of the bell. So does that mean I am meant to actually go out of the room and check out the bell? That's looking at it from over here. Hello, can I do anything with you? Can't apparently mess with it. I think what we have to do is we have to shoot the bell down, which means we need to find a harpoon. Now, actually, where's the kitchen? I was going to say, have we missed anything else in the kitchen? I'm grasping at straws here because my recording time's almost up, so I'd like to make sure we've done everything we can before we quit. Honestly, it sounds like he's singing Freebird is what it sounds like. Alright, well, I hate to say it, but I've been messing with this for a couple of minutes, and I'm be bugged if I can figure it out. But yeah, we are definitely making progress, and I feel like it does have something to do with getting the, oh shoot, I can remember where this stupid room is. It's on this side. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with getting the hearts lined up properly. I say hearts, the arrows lined up on the heart properly. On this dude here. To get that to actually become coherent. And maybe start making sense. I mean, I'm not seeing anything with the spookoscope on. I'm not seeing anything with the spookoscope off. I'm not seeing any other patterns apart from the one on the wall, which we've already actually done. Yeah, I'm not sure entirely what it is we need to do to make this work, but I'm reasonably certain, actually I'm almost 100% certain, that when I'm doing the edit, I will see something completely obvious and stupid that I missed, and I will feel like a complete and utter fool. And on that inevitable note, as always, I am Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Room 4. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.
Yeah.